from WBAY TV. Coverage you can count on. Action 2 News This Morning starts now.
Thanks for being with us on Action 2 News This Morning. I'm Catherine Bracho.
And I'm Kevin Ruppel. Lots of people will be traveling today. We know that. We'll check in on the wet weather you might encounter in the state with Steve in just a minute. Some snow overnight, too. But first, want to get to some breaking news.
Crews from several towns are dealing with a fire in downtown Clintonville right now. Kristen Allen is live there with what's happening.
The fire started in a two-story building with a China King restaurant on the lower level and an apartment unit on the upper level. And a family of 5 in that apartment unit managed to escape the fire before crews arrived. I'm going to have you take a look behind me here, and you can see there is still a little bit of smoke coming out of that building. Now, last time we were on with you guys, they still had the ladder up and they were spraying water on the fire. Now you can see they've lowered that ladder and they appear to be looking in the window that is knocked out in that second unit apartment level there where that family lived. Firefighters have also been going in and out of the building, going inside. I'm trying to figure out exactly what started this fire. The crews do have the fire contained. They have been working on some hot spots throughout the morning. The Clintonville fire chief says, though, that the roof is mostly collapsed and this building is likely destroyed. Now, initially, when crews arrived this morning, they did try to go inside to fight the fire.
From what we had, in the most part, the fire was pretty much on the second floor, but because of how the design of the building is, there was some flames on the lower portion in the back, so it's like a one-story, two-story type building. So we tried to make the attack coming through the front here in the stairwell to make it up the stairs to the apartment complex up there, and we're not able to do so.
Fire crews were able to keep the fire from spreading into the adjoining buildings on either side of the building, but as of right now, they don't know where the fire started inside the building or how. The Clintonville Fire Department, though, has contacted the state fire marshal to assist in the investigation. Reporting live in Clintonville, Kristen Allen, Action 2 News.
Kristen, thanks. And of course, we'll keep you posted with any new information we get on that fire.
All right, let's check in with Steve now. Again, snow overnight, weather-aware day going on, Steve.
Yeah, weather-aware day. You saw the roads were wet in around Clintonville where Kristen was reporting. It's just to the north where it's been sticking and accumulating. Your first forecast for Wednesday, rain in eastern Wisconsin, snow to the north and west. And because today's a busy travel day, it's a weather-aware day with a high temperature of 40 degrees. Here's Snow Tracker. The green is rain. The white is snow. That freezing line has been oscillating back and forth in between Shawano and Marinette. And I would say Highway 64 and north, with the moderate snow coming down, you're going to find some slick roads, especially if they're untreated. Green Bay over towards the lakeshore, wet roads because of the rain showers, and temperatures are mostly in the upper half, the 30s to about 40. The National Weather Service will continue its winter weather advisory until 9 p.m. for the blue shaded counties. 2 to 5 inches of snowfall possible and a moderate risk of severe weather. Roads slippery, but elsewhere, including the valley, the lakeshore, and farther south, a low risk of severe weather as rain with a little tiny bit of sleet gives us generally wet roads. So if you're traveling today, the day before Thanksgiving, rainy for Milwaukee, Madison, Chicago, highs in the low to mid 40s, some snow in the Twin Cities and highs in the mid 30s. And if you're trying to catch a flight across the region, well, we've got some rain in Green Bay, 37 degrees. Flights are expected to be on time, but there could be some minor delays this morning because of low cloud cover. And you can get more travel information at our website by visiting WBAY.com. Catherine.
Steve, thanks. Of course, lots of you on the roads early this morning, maybe heading out of town for Thanksgiving or on your way to a last day of work for the week. Look at this, a few flakes mixed with the rain in some places and sleet, as Steve was saying. Our crew shot this video on Highway 29 on the way to Clintonville earlier this morning.
Gas prices are low, too, so that's also encouraging a lot more people to hit the road this Thanksgiving, according to AAA.
Nearly 90% of holiday travelers will drive to their destinations this holiday weekend. The average gas price per gallon in Wisconsin right now is $2.03. That's about 25 cents a gallon cheaper than last year at this time. And the number of Wisconsinites heading out of town this year is up just over 2%.
It's the busiest weekend we've seen on our forecasts since 2008, when the economy took a little bit of a dive. There seems to be more confidence, and people are more willing to hit the road. And in Wisconsin, we're going to see over 1 million people on the road.
Busiest travel times expected to be this afternoon and then Sunday afternoon as people go back home, especially as hunters also returning home as well. Airports expected to be very busy, even though airfares are expected to go up more than 20% this Thanksgiving.
6:05 right now. New information on a Detroit police officer shot at Wayne State University. Police say a person of interest they have in custody this morning is D'Angelo Davis. Right now, though, it's not clear if he was the shooter. Police say 29-year-old Colin Rose, you see his picture here, was on patrol and investigating possible thefts from cars. That's when he called for backup. When other officers got there, they found Rose on the ground and injured. He had been shot in the head. He's now in critical condition. We'll continue to bring you the latest on this story as new information comes in. People in Chattanooga, Tennessee gather to honor 5 children killed in a school bus crash. They held an evening prayer vigil last night at a church. Police say the bus driver was going well over the posted speed limit of 30 miles an hour when he lost control and slammed into a tree. 35 kids were on that bus. Many of them are still in intensive care. The bus driver, Jonathan Walker, is charged with vehicular homicide. Federal investigators right now are looking at recorders on the bus and are taking witness accounts to try to see what led to this crash.
Here's meteorologist Steve Bailon, live from Storm Center 2. Brought to you by Tundraland, sunrooms, baths, and replacement windows.
Welcome back. Today is a weather aware day. We'll have rain in eastern Wisconsin with snow to the north and west. It's a busy travel day, so be on your toes if you're going to be behind the wheel. We'll see a high of 40 degrees with an east wind around 5 to 10 miles an hour with some higher gusts. The National Weather Service will continue a winter weather advisory until 9 o'clock this evening for all these blue shaded counties. That includes Langlade, Forest, and Florence counties. 2 to 5 inches of snow. The plus sign means isolated higher totals are possible, but in eastern Wisconsin, including the Fox Cities and Lakeshore, it's mainly going to be some rain. Some of you are getting a break from the precipitation, only temporarily though, from Appleton and south and west. We do have some showers in around Sheboygan, Manitowoc counties, and you could see snow falling, mainly to the north and west of Green Bay. I'm not convinced that all this is snow in eastern areas of Marinette County and Oconto County, but there's probably definitely some mixed precipitation. The accumulating snow has generally been to the north and west, passing through Langlade County, northern Oconto County, and up into Forest County. Over towards Wausau, overnight they got about 2.7 inches of snowfall, and we're anticipating more precipitation as the day wears on as low pressure passes by just towards our south. Looking at our temperatures, to the northwest, it's cold enough for snow. 31 in Iron Mountain and in Anago, 36 in Appleton with a 40 in Manitowoc, and you can see how we're above freezing in eastern Wisconsin, and thus most of our precipitation will come down as rain, although a tiny bit of sleet could mix in at times. High temperatures not warming up very much. Pinpoint predictor has highs in the mid-30s in the north, the lower half of the 40s south and east. The clouds and the east breeze keeping temperatures fairly stable. There's that freezing line lifting to the north and west of Green Bay as we go through the morning. At the noon hour, it's set up from Wausau over towards Crivets and heading up towards the Menominee River as you're coming home from work. That's assuming you have to work today. Some folks do have off. And then the rain and snow winds down gradually tonight. All that's left tomorrow morning as you wake up for Thanksgiving is a little bit of some drizzle from Green Bay into the Lakeshore. Otherwise, skies will be cloudy again as we go into your turkey day. All right, the snowfall totals on Pinpoint Predictor could reach 5 inches for Anago, Lakewood, and for Pembine. Maybe a slushy half-inch in Green Bay, but I think less than that is likely, especially to the south and east, where again we're looking at generally rain between now and tomorrow morning. So in eastern Wisconsin, your severe weather outlook is low. To the north, it's moderate. Today is a weather aware day, especially considering all those people traveling the day before Thanksgiving. Right now, cloudy, 37 in Green Bay, feels like 30 with an east wind at 10 miles an hour. Rain east, a little bit of sleet, snow northwest, 2 to 5 inches likely with a high of 40 degrees. Tonight, a low of 36, showers and fog, light snow to the far north, winding down. And there's the 7-day forecast. Early drizzle, cloudy for Thanksgiving, 41. A bit of a light wintry mix on Black Friday, and a little bit of rain also possible on Monday. But with Mr. Turkey all this week exercising there, you got to figure he's pretty toned. He could probably fit in his tight pants now, I would think.
Well, it's amazing he hasn't gotten airborne yet. He's trying. He's tried all week.
Yeah, he can only get so high, and then he comes back down to earth, which is good because we're hungry. Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
A lot of people are anxious for that meal.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Steve. We'll be back with more traffic information for this busy travel day.
Time Saver Traffic, sponsored by Erie Insurance. Above all, in service since 1925.
Hey everyone, at 6:16 on this busy Wednesday morning, a busy travel morning. And what we're showing you here are some of the Department of Transportation traffic cameras from the middle part of the state. You see Highway 51 that runs through Marathon County, and it becomes I-39 right in there through Wausau. Look at what you're seeing there. That's white. That is snow. So if you're heading into the Wausau area and really north and west this morning, you could run into some snow, some sleety weather. So watch for that if you have family that you're going to visit. If you're heading more like for a last day of work, or if your travels are closer in northeast Wisconsin, let's take a look at the traffic cameras in our area. Right now, we're looking at Highway 41, at Highway 44. We want to shift to the Department of Transportation traffic cameras in our area for you right now. They're looking good. Lineville Road there at County M. You can see just kind of wet pavement there. You can see the headlights reflecting off. Let's take a look at drive times right now on 41 between College Avenue and 172, about 25 minutes either way. 41 between Highway 21 in Oshkosh and College Avenue, about 16 minutes either way. So good driving times, and again, mostly wet weather for the Green Bay area and the Fox Valley, wet roads there for you, but still you got to take it slow. Kevin?
All right, 6:18 right now. This morning we are hearing from some of the students who were on that school bus that crashed in Tennessee. More on that story from ABC's David Curley.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the wreckage of the school bus and the wreckage of families. 9-year-old Kadorje Jones among the 5 lost children. Zaire Mateen, 2, whose mother says she complained about the driver before the crash.
I've been calling the school since the first day.
We've learned the 24-year-old driver only received his commercial license in April and just 2 months ago had an accident in his bus, hitting a car. These 2 boys survived the horrific crash.
He started turning real fast around the curve.
And it felt like the world was turning upside down.
We had mailbox in the garbage can, and then that's when the tree had went through the bus.
Hundreds turned out to remember the young lives lost, renewing the call for seatbelts. And we'll have a live report from Tennessee coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm David Curley, ABC News, Chattanooga.
The big morning is here. Someone is going to win the power to choose and drive home in a new car from Broadway Automotive.
Some great choices they have. Could be a Ford Focus, Hyundai Elantra, Chevy Cruze, or a Volkswagen Jetta. Tammy Elliott's live at Broadway on Ashland Avenue in Ashwaubenon, where there is a lot of excitement.
Hey guys, you are right. There's a lot of excitement. People are here, the finalists, and they are just hoping that their name gets drawn, and we're going to have that coming up in our next half hour. But we are trying to figure out which car it will be, and we've been talking with some of the folks who are here, the finalists. We have 30 finalists, and we have Brenda Hill from Green Bay, who's so excited to be here.
Very excited.
And Brenda, so when your name was drawn just last week as one of the finalists, you heard your name on TV. What did you think?
Oh my God. I said, I've been trying to put my name in to win this for my birthday, and today is my birthday. So I'm hoping to win that car today.
So did you hear that, everyone? It's her birthday. So she wants to win. And 60, and I can share that. 60, it's your 60th birthday.
Yes,
so we wanted to know, have you chosen? If your name is drawn, if they say Brenda Hill from Green Bay, you're the winner of the power to choose.
Yes, I chose my car. It's right here in front of me.
It's the Hyundai Elantra, right? Yes. Right? So what are you thinking about this?
I really want to win this car.
I know.
I never won a car before or anything in my life, so I'd like to win this car.
We've heard that from so many people, and some people have come here already, like you, Brenda, and they're like, I know exactly which car I want. And then there's other folks who are coming here and they're saying, you know what, I need to figure it out. And look at everybody's so excited. So they have made this trip today, and we're so happy everyone arrived safely. The roads are a little bit wet, a little bit slick in some spots, but we have these viewers along with Brenda here, and we're going to be drawing one of those lucky winners, and they get the power to choose their brand new car. So that is coming up here at Broadway. We're going to be live, and that is in our next half hour. Can you believe, Brenda, nearly 400,000 entries in this contest.
Oh my God, and I was one of the chosen ones? Well, right.
How about that? So that's how everyone is feeling here today. So we're so excited. We're going to have that coming up for you live in our next half hour of Action 2 News this morning, guys.